really beat some sense into it.
Just another easy battle for yours truly.
If we've learned anything from Celsius and Volt, it's that Spyrites are tough customers.
They're just as strong as the Great Spirits.
We were wondering when you'd show up.
Interesting. I never expected to find you here.
So you've come to Olympias after all.
I'm assuming you're the one that activated Volt. I don't understand your motive, though. Were you testing its potential?
Potential? I would never entrust my people's lives to something as tenuous as potential. I attempted to tether with a Spyrite, precisely because it is something you would consider.
What?
But it was for naught. Their power is far beyond human control. That leaves us with no choice but to eradicate every last Spyrix from this world.
So that really is your plan?
Don't you realize what would happen?
We would end the Otherworld reactor plan once and for all. Surely the end justifies my means.
What about the schism?
We will leave it in place. As long as Spyrixes exist, the threat of Olympias exploiting Riza Maxia remains.
And what of Maxwell? Do you plan to leave him where he is?
It is the duty of the strong to ensure that the weak do not perish.
This isn't right, Gaius!
What about it isn't right? We will safeguard the schism until the last Spyrix is destroyed. Then, we shall unite the two worlds.
What about all the people who will suffer if you eliminate their Spyrixes? Are you just going to ignore them?
Don't worry about the poor suffering humans. Gaius will protect them.
Jude, Milla, you of all people should understand the ideals I'm striving for.
What's the point of ideals if you force them on others? Don't you see what's happening? Spyrix is a necessity for these people. Take it away and they'll have nothing left.
Jude.
You talk only of possibilities. I demand certainties.
Maybe you're right, but I can't give up.
This conversation is pointless. Please, let's be off.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
What should we do now?
In the end, I couldn't. No, there are still things we can do. There has to be.
Dude, I love the dynamic with Jude and Milla and Gaius and Muse. Just Gaius as villain is phenomenal.
Balin? Balin!
Huh? Alfred!
It appears the elevator stopped working when the power went out. We must find some way to get them out of there.
Let's try climbing to the elevator.
Wait! We can use Volt!
How? Wait, you can't be serious.
You're not planning on tethering with it, are you?
Is that really wise?
Maybe not, but it's worth a shot. Only way to find out is to try. Volt, lend us your power.
No way, it worked!
It's still stuck. We need more power.
Please, just a little more. Ah!
This must be the same backlash that hit Gilland. Give it up, Jude.
Not yet! What are you doing?
Why do you insist on doing such reckless things by yourself?
Look who's talking.
Hey, don't leave us behind now.
If a task cannot be done alone, then we must simply do it together.
Keep trying and something's bound to stick sooner or later.
We want to help too. Uh-huh.
Thanks, everyone.
Almost there. Focus.
Now! Thanks for the save there. Balin, who are these people?
They're patients. Each one of them has a condition that makes it impossible to live a normal life, even with Spyrexes.
Wait, does that mean the next generation Spyrexes you've been researching are...
Yep. Those little critters they're using are Spyrites.
These creatures are Spyrites?
They're so cute! But they don't seem any more powerful than lesser spirits.
Of course not. They're lesser spirit Spyrites after all. Wait a sec. Are you telling me you don't know how Spyrites are made?
Do us a favor and assume we don't.
Well, you should ask one of the other engineers if you want the full spiel. But in simple terms, you've all seen spirit fossils, right? If one of you Maxia folks pours mana into one, voila! A Spyrite is born from it.
How strange.
I guess there's multiple uses to those fossils, huh?
The only catch is you need a booster.
What? Wait, did you just say booster?
Yep. If someone with a booster pumps mana into a spirit fossil, the calculatrix art inside takes physical form. And that's how you make a Spyrite.
How are they different from Spyrexes?
It's a matter of art precision. These Spyrites can be as precise as the Asperixis devices from back in the day.
I didn't expect to hear that name here.
Uh-huh. Too bad Asperixis devices consume spirits.
Does that mean Spyrites don't kill spirits when they're used?
Pretty much. They're fueled by the mana stored inside spirit fossils, after all.
One thing I don't understand. These people seem to have no trouble using Spyrites. And yet, we struggle to tether with Volt.
Spyrites made from great spirits are in a whole different league. The more powerful the base spirit, the lower the chances of a successful tethering. We're still just at a 50% success rate.
Hey, but that's more than enough.
At that rate, lesser spirit Spyrites might completely replace regular Spyrexes someday.
Then people won't suffer and spirits won't die either. We did it! Great job, Cheapo!
Hey, what are pals for?
Does this mean that Olympias's environment might recover too?
It just might.
Thank you, Balin. You have no idea how much this helps us.
You're welcome, I guess. But we really should be thanking you. You're the ones who saved our research, after all.
We did?
If you hadn't saved us, all of our Spyrite research would have gone up in smoke. Someday these people will be able to get on with their lives again.
Something tells me this Spyrite research is going to become very important.
Looks like we found the path we've been seeking.
Yeah, although the fight's not over.
Balin, could you tell us the exact spot where you found us?
Oh, of course. I found you all collapsed at the end of Rusal High Road. You can reach the High Road by following this passageway here.
Now Gaius will have to listen to us, right?
No, it's too late. I don't know why I know this, but that was our last chance to convince him.
How can you possibly know that, Jude? Teaching by bad example.
You look happy. I am, now that we understand the potential of Spyrites, and it's all because Jude wouldn't give up. I'm all like, yeah, take that, world. Jude can really do great things when he tries.
I always knew that he could.
They're just as happy with his success as if it were their own.
I completely understand their sentiment, though. Jude had never been the type to lead the way. But this time, he chose a path and followed it through.
It's always good to see positive growth.
I wonder whose influence that was.
One thing's for sure, it certainly wasn't yours.
Oh? Haven't you ever heard of reverse psychology? Teaching by bad example?
At least your humility makes a fine example.
It's good to see everyone upbeat for a change. Yes!
It really is. Oh, we have one more battle with our dish. Also, Jude's about to hit level 60. Alright, we're gonna bring Milla in. Yeah, we'll go with this team for a while. Does this lead us to Rusal High Road, or however they said it? I think Rusal High Road.
Found us was just
Rusal.
past Helioborg Fortress.
Let's take a look. Maybe we'll find a clue that will help us get back.
I used to call it the Russell High Road. I don't know why. So I'm gonna wear off. Do a dark bottle. I don't want the holy bottle anymore. Alright, Milla, let's do it. Oh my god, what is the sound that they're making? They're peepits. Oh, we have it now. Never mind. I love that attack. Yeah, show your skills, Elise. You got this.
Indeed, we shall.
Let's show our skills!
An excellent plan.
Get him, Milla.
I refuse to run away.
That was a lot of XP for our dish. And gold, too. Gold is more important because gold is more rare.
Getting pretty hungry here. How long has it been since I've had one of Mom's home-cooked meals?
Browner pastures.
Look, something green.
So I'm gonna turn to moderate just to make battles a smidge faster. I'm gonna watch this get after the battle. We'll get this guy first. He casts magic. Oh, here we go. Ruination Fangs. Yeah, this is a good difficulty for normal battles, unless I have patience, but... So the because hard mode, the battles can feel a little longer. I want to save that for bosses, I think. Just because bosses are the main enjoyment of hard mode. They can feel a little, they can drag for the normal encounters. I think moderate's a good medium.
We will not falter.
Not yet.
Oh, we're at the point where we're getting 2 GP. That means Lilium orbs are going to be a lot harder to raise.
Forest anytime soon.
Where's that skit that I just had? Oh, I see it. Browner pastures.
Olympias doesn't seem to be any greener out this way.
Nope. Pretty much everywhere outside the cities is like this. If anything, it's a little worse than I remember it.
The lack of spirits must have broken the cycle of nature.
To the people of Olympias, this is what nature looks like. When I first laid eyes on the forests of Maxia, I could barely comprehend what I was seeing.
So this is the world that Spyrix has given you.
Go ahead and say it. We brought this on ourselves.
That may be true, but still.
Give me that. Black Pearl. Okay. Ba, 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 bum. Hello, what's up? Jude and Milla here. Mirage Blitz is pretty cool. It's not my favorite art, but it's neat. That's a combo? Well, that gives me Twin Lance. Okay. Also, in the air, the fact that you can just go behind someone is really cool. I'm a big fan of that. So I might play as someone else because I really want to get those. I got a trophy for Snap Pivot Adept. I want to get the trophies for the other skill adepts. So I really want to start spirit shifting with Milla. Maybe I already have it, I don't know.
power.
I think what the other trophies are for the characters. Olympias does look very samey though, by the way. As they were saying in that skit.
Yuck! It's so dark and cramped.
It's just like our room in Hamil.
These tight, dark spaces always get me a little spooked.
Jude, you've said that so many times. Difficult question there.
Let me make sure I have this straight. We use boosters to infuse spirit fossils with mana, and then a spyrite is born. Because unlike Spyrix devices, spyrites can use arts without harming spirits.
Did you actually take notes while Balin was talking?
Yes, but there are still things I don't understand.
If there are things you actually do understand, then you're way ahead of me. I bet Teepo'd say, "Hey, you need to study, Leia!"
Ah, but after that he'd probably say, "I don't understand any of this either."
Probably.
Hey, no Teepo impersonations!
Ah, he heard us! You're both being rude.
Elise, do you understand spyrite theory?
Of course I do.
Oh my goodness. That imitation that Rowan did was really hilarious. I want an encounter link. The game robbed me of that.
Look out! Try fire!
Don't worry.
It's over! Okay. Die! Lightning strike! Beast! Methender! Wind blade! Wind blade! Dig on! No!
Forward!
Do I have another art? I might want to, what else can I add here? Blade Torrent. Yes, I like this attack. That gives me Torrent Impact, right? Yeah.
All energy.
Yeah, I like that combo. I also like Torrent. I also like Blade Torrent in general. Oh, this is where we're led to Tatalian Abyss, which I think you could find the pink emerald for the Pro Pincus quest at Tatalian Abyss. So we're finally at the point where we can do that quest. I'm gonna do normal mode for this encounter link, and probably in general too. So I think you can use in the air, right? You sure? I had to change it because the other thing. We'll put Blade Torrent here, and then we'll put Wind Lance there. Yeah, I like that. Torrent Impact. He gone. Get the Torrent Impact.